Alright, let's restart this again for the third time. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jerry. If you're new here, bienvenue, welcome. I make videos en français and in English, but today's obviously going to be an English video. Today is just recapping. It is now November, and I'm just gonna recap my month in France so far. I feel like this is still kind of a dream come true, I'm not gonna lie. But there definitely have been some bittersweet moments. So, let's recap my month of So let's recap my month of October. First of all, I'm not going to be able to say a whole lot on the aspect of the teaching part because I was only teaching for about 2 weeks and I was actually kind of sick for one of those weeks too. So there's not a lot for me to say on that because then I went into 2 weeks of vacation time. So hopefully once the next update rolls around about my time in France, I'll be able to speak more on that aspect of things. But I definitely do have some catching up for you guys on the life aspect of being here. Where I live, there's actually 2 other assistants that live in my town, so that's nice. I've had the opportunity to make friends. And I do live 30 minutes from about 15 other assistants that are all living in the same town. And then there are about 3 or 4 assistants that actually live in the town that I work in. So I would say that there are a fair amount of people around me. But just be aware that if you're thinking about doing the program, that is not necessarily the case. I think I may have just gotten lucky in this aspect, but I have heard of a lot of assistants that do end up getting placed in, or maybe decide to live in a smaller town where they're maybe the only assistant, they may be the only assistant within a couple miles or a couple towns. I don't know exactly how that works. I would recommend watching other videos for that, but just be aware that that may not necessarily be the case for you, should you decide to do the program. Again, I can't really speak a lot on the teaching aspect of things, but as far as events that have happened, obviously in the month of October, I did celebrate my birthday, which was a little bittersweet. It was a little bittersweet because I didn't have my family and my friends around me. I do have one friend that actually moved to France with me, so like we did get to celebrate and I've made friends, so I got to celebrate with them as well, but you know, it's just kind of different, you know, it's not my family and my friends from back home. Well, you know, minus the girl that came with me. So, I don't know. It was definitely a little bit bittersweet, but I was excited to spend my birthday in France because I've never done that before. And it was definitely still a nice day. I did end up needing to work because my birthday fell on a Friday. Normally I don't work on Fridays. I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. But unfortunately I was actually sick that entire week, so I pretty much missed Monday and Tuesday. And then I went Thursday and then went in also on Friday to make up some of the hours, which was actually, I'm not going to lie, kind of cool because that was the day where they were celebrating Halloween because then that was the last day of school before vacation started. And so since I'm in primaire with the little kids, they actually got to dress up for Halloween and I got to like go with their little party. It was actually really cute. So like I'm not upset about needing to have worked on that day. So it was really cute. And then also, I feel like even almost worse than my birthday was not being home for Halloween. I wasn't expecting to actually be as upset for it, I'm not gonna lie. My friends from back home all got to, you know, have their Halloween parties, and I found myself really missing being at home and really missing being with my friends because, like, my 2 favorite holidays are Halloween and Christmas, and to an extent, I kind of feel like I had missed out on Halloween this year. I didn't get to dress up because I didn't have a costume, but my friend and I and a couple of our other friends did end up being able to go out to an Irish pub where there were people that dressed up, so I still got to feel like I was celebrating Halloween, but it definitely wasn't the same. And all my friends back home had like a murder mystery party, and I was like, man, I wish I was there for that, but that's okay. To an extent, I feel like I didn't really get to celebrate Halloween though, so I've definitely decided that for Christmas I have to decorate my apartment because I don't think I'm going to be able to survive going through Christmas too and feeling like I've missed that, which I don't think necessarily I'm going to feel like I've missed out on Christmas because while France doesn't really do Halloween, I do see them already putting up decorations for Christmas, so I am excited for that. So fingers crossed that I will feel like I'm still celebrating Christmas this year. I do miss my family and friends, and although I get to video chat with my family and friends and talk with them on the phone and everything, I mean, first of all, there is a 6-hour difference, so that does make it difficult to be able to communicate, I'm not gonna lie. But also, even on top of that, like, for me personally, and this is just like, I guess, an FYI, an avertissement for people who have pets, You will miss them a lot, especially if you are very connected to your pet. So like for me, I would argue even beyond connected to my cat. She sleeps with me all the time. She's always around me. She always wants to be on my lap. I'm always petting her. Like, I am extremely connected to this pet. And being away from her, I would argue, is almost harder than being away from my family and friends, which sounds bad. And I had thought about bringing her. There are some people in the program who actually did decide to bring their pets. And I thought about doing it, but I ultimately decided that although it may possibly have been the best option for me, it was not necessarily the best option for my cat, because I know that she gets really stressed out in new areas. I did bring her to college once with me before, and she was very stressed out being in a new surrounding. And even on top of that, like, if I went away for a day trip or when I'm out, like, at the school and everything, it's not fair to her to leave her in an apartment by herself in an area she doesn't know. So ultimately I decided that it was not the best decision for my cat and for her health, so I didn't bring her. But it makes it hard because it's like I can video chat and I can talk on the phone with my family and friends, but I can't necessarily video chat and talk on the phone with my cat, you know? So like, I don't know if that sounds dumb, but it's definitely an emotion that I'm feeling, so I figured I would document that as well. For those of you who don't know necessarily the reason why I'm doing the program, I am doing it because I want to be a French teacher in the United States. And so, I mean, arguably, first of all, who doesn't want to live in France? I mean, like, it's pretty cool to be able to leave and experience a new culture in a new area and to be able to improve your speaking skills and your fluency in another language. But the end goal is to become a French teacher in the United States. So the end goal of this is to have those real life experiences and to have those real life materials to give to my students later on. So I have been able to get some stuff, which I'm really excited about. I also decided that when I leave, I'm going to try and bring, or mail back or whatever, empty cartons and bottles and boxes and stuff so that I can actually use them in my classroom for props. For example, when I'm heading back home, I'm probably going to empty out like a milk bottle and then I'll wash it out, obviously make sure it's all clean. And then when I get back home, I can fill it with like white paint or something and then be like, Lule, you know, like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm going to try and bring back materials like that because, I don't know, I feel like it'd be cute and I feel like it would be the step beyond even just buying stuff from back home. And then I'll always have those props to be able to use in my class. So it's, you know, an investment that I'm making in my future classroom and my future students, and I'm hoping that they appreciate it in the future. Unfortunately, I don't remember much of what I said in the last recording because I recorded it like 5 hours ago, so that's terribly unfortunate. But one thing that I have found interesting that I do want to add in here is that for some reason, and these are in French stores, so mind you, these are in French stores, I have found an almost, I would argue, obsession with the United States as far as like the states, the schools, national parks, stuff like that. So I am in the future, and it's currently in the making because I still have to find them, but I'm going to have a video where I try to find all 50 states in France. So far, I have found New Jersey, New York, Florida, Virginia, I think. We found Wyoming, we found Colorado, I found Georgia. Like, I've just found random states. I think I found North Carolina. So definitely be on the lookout for that because that will be popping up once I can find, if I can, all 50 states. So that's something interesting to keep an eye out for. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna montage in here, if I haven't already, the rest of the pictures and videos that I have. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that if you're thinking about doing the program, you found it insightful. And if you're just kind of here to keep an update on my life, I hope that you've enjoyed this update. I'm going to throw my Twitch on the screen. I do stream on Twitch. I stream on there more often than I actually do make YouTube updates, just because it's a little bit easier for me. So if you're interested in popping by and supporting the channel, go ahead. And if not, then I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.